You can be standing in the middle of a crowded city, surrounded by thousands of rushing people, and still feel severed from the world. By the end of an exhausting day, the hidden burdens we carry, financial stress, broken relationships, quiet fears about the future, compound. It becomes the physical fatigue of holding up a heavy ceiling no one else can see. In the quiet moments that follow, the internal monologue shifts toward doubt. You begin to wonder if anyone notices the struggle, or if God has lost track of your journey entirely. This is spiritual static. A steady, continuous baseline frequency at the bottom represents constant divine presence. But erratic waves of daily stress create a layer of interference. When that noise presses down, the cognitive load becomes too high to process. You end up on the proverbial park bench, unable to move forward because the sheer volume of the static makes the path ahead invisible. That feeling of being forgotten is a painful human reality. However, the sense of abandonment is a byproduct of the static, rather than proof that the baseline has stopped. Most of us respond to these burdens by leaning into self-reliance. We try to solve complex life problems through sheer willpower, as if we can outwork the exhaustion. Doubling down on that control often reinforces the isolation. It creates a feedback loop where the more we struggle to fix things alone, the more anxious we become when the situation doesn't budge. Eventually, the tension reaches a limit. The mass of the burden exceeds what a person can carry, and the instinct to hold on finally snaps. This cycle of effort continues until the attempt to control the outcome is exhausted. The alternative to trying harder is the physically submissive act of bowing the head, closing the eyes, and stopping. Surrender functions as a tactical transfer of weight. Here are the mechanics of that prayer. A heavy mass shifts its center of gravity off a fragile pillar onto an infinitely wide bedrock. The external problem remains, but the foundation distributes the pressure and absorbs the force without buckling. This transfer results in sudden clarity. A cold storm finally breaks through, allowing golden sunlight to reach the ground for the first time in days. God's presence remains a constant reality. Prayer is simply the mechanism of stepping out of the shadows to finally feel its warmth. When you open your eyes and lift your head, your perspective has shifted. The panic has quieted. The physical road and its obstacles haven't disappeared, but the nature of the journey is different. You are no longer carrying the full weight of the path. Faith moving forward is the assurance of steady companionship. It is the knowledge that the support is constant, regardless of the difficulty of the terrain. If you are struggling today, take a deep breath. Consciously hand over the worry that is currently weighing you down. Stand up and take the first step into your day with this renewed mindset. No matter how silent the wilderness feels, your prayers are heard. You are seen, and God has not forgotten you.